What's up, everybody? Anthony over at Nissan of Canton again. On today's episode of Nissan Ownership, we're going to go over the 12.3-inch information cluster on the Nissan Rogues, SL, and above trim levels. Here's your 12.3-inch digital cluster or information center on the Rogues. As you see here, this is the standard layout with the speedometer and tachometer to the sides like that. Let me put this down a little bit so it doesn't shake the whole time. There is a 3-line and dots. You can click that. That's going to bring up this nice shortcut menu here. You can change the meter view. I'm sorry, that turned off before I got a chance to click it. So that's going to bring it back to kind of more your standardized vehicle setup. As you see the tachometer on the side there and your speedometer on the other side. You click that 3-line again. It's going to give you audio sources. You can pick anything you want. Again, this is kind of like your quick menu selection. Hit that button again. You can go right to your driver assistance. And then you can go into any of these to activate, deactivate, turn certain things off, leave certain things on, change the sensitivities as you saw there. Oop, I'm sorry, let me go back there again. Let me do some movement while we explain. So again, like in the lane departure assist, you can turn off and on the warning. This one actually intervenes, so it pulls you back in using the brakes on the opposite side. Lane sensitivity, it's mild, but if you want it to assist heavily, you can do strong. You want it normal, back to normal, and mild again. We'll go back out of that. And then you have your steering wheel vibration. You can set the intensity of that too, so it can give you a haptic alert that if you're out of the lane. Let's click on that shortcut again. Personal display. You can kind of choose what you want on here. As you can see, as you go through, things are changing here on the left side. You can pick anything you want here and it'll display right there. We're gonna go back out again. I'm gonna leave it in the standard mode and then I'll show you again in the other mode. Let's see here. So as you see in the bottom there, right there, this is your home screen. First one is the compass with the vehicle picture. As you see on the top there is your time as well as your temperature. Bottom right is going to be how many miles predicted or estimated that your fuel tank will take you. On the bottom left here is your odometer. If you scroll down using the little scroll key here, you have a blank screen if you don't like anything in between your normal clusters there. When we go over, you have the little clock and gas tank. So this is going to be your trip calculator as well as your, like average MPGs and fuel consumption. And then there is kind of your average MPG according to your driving habits. Every single time that you fill the car back up, it is going to reset this. Or you can manually hold the OK button, which is just basically pushing in this guy. And as you see there, it kind of resets everything. But I'm going to go back out before we reset it. Next screen is a little car. That shows your tire pressure sensors. Sorry, my hand's shaking here a little bit, putting it at a little weird angle. And then if you scroll down, you have your kind of total fuel save using the stop start feature. I know everybody hates that feature, but it is now required on most vehicles. You have that auto stop start. Next one is your 4x4. It's kind of showing you where the power is pushed. Ours are all-wheel drive, intelligent all-wheel drive that is, so it does disperse the power wherever it deems necessary on any of the 4 wheels. Last one is your variable compression. So this is basically just showing the boosts and PSIs that your turbo is using on the Rogues. All the Rogues are a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. So that doesn't change no matter which trim level you go on. Next page, that is the arrow. Again, that is the compass. If you scroll up, this is actually going to show you kind of a map view, just like on your 12-inch touchscreen over here. However, you'll have it here in the middle. Oops, sorry about that. In the middle. If you go over to the music, that just shows you your music source at the moment. So FM, AM, satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all the kind of good jazz there. Yeah, no pun intended. The little car with the two circles, that is basically the old school, what we used to call it was 360 shield, or now your ProPad Assist. So this shows you which of your safety features are activated, which are turned off. You scroll down, just have a picture of your car. When you have it in intelligent cruise control, it is going to show you how many car lengths you have chosen to follow the car in front of you. This was a speed limit sign. So since we are in the parking lot of Nissan of Canton, the camera itself has not detected any speed limit signs, but when it does, it will showcase it right here, as well as right here in the top middle of what the speed limit of the road you're on is. You go over to the last one, of course, the little gear is the settings. You go in there, you can activate and deactivate anything you want basically from here, aside from your infotainment stuff. All your information stuff will be here for you. Infotainment will, of course, will be over here in the touchscreen. That's 12.3 as well. We go back out here to the main menu. I always leave it on this little guy, as it gives you the compass, directions, and your audio source. Let's switch it back to the new fancy meter way. I like that myself. All right, guys, you guys find this informative, give us a like and share, and we will see you guys on the next video.